Hello, everyone. I'm going to come to you from my spot of my summer vacation, as we were told when Dawn Trail first came out, and look at the way the game's going. As you can see, there's not a lot going on, not a lot of players around, but why is that? Is it because there's not enough content, or is it really because, as video game players, we've simply forgotten how to have fun? I think it's probably the second one. See, we've got all these places in the game, like this little tiki bar type thing, and we've had it for old Charlene had the cafe. Several other places around the world of Final Fantasy XIV, around Eorzea, that we could go and hang out and be friends with others that are just doing the same thing and trying to have fun. As far as Dawn Trail goes, the story wasn't the best. We all agree to that, and I'll never deny that. However, there's plenty of stuff to still do in the game. Like, even if it's just hanging out, having fun with your friends for, just pure fun. That often gets away from us these days because we think about content, we think about raids, we think about dungeons, we think about all the things that we could be doing to get gear and to do all these other things for absolutely no reason. Just to replace it in a couple of patches. It makes no sense. It's a game that's meant to have fun. So there's two different kinds of MMOs. The first is the hardcore MMO. The second is the, mid to casual MMO. And then, that's where we fall. We don't fall into hardcore MMO. I've played those. EverQuest was a really hard MMO to get hold of and to get a grasp on, because if you didn't log in every day, you were just behind. Black Desert Online the same way. You didn't log into that game, shit. The only way to stay relevant was to log in every day. World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft was fine in the earlier expansions, but that quickly got old, and back at that time I was gear chasing a lot, so it didn't really bother me. But, when everybody asked for classic World of Warcraft, I remember the J. Allen Brack said, "You think you want it, you think you do, but you don't." And that's exactly, I think, where we're at with Final Fantasy XIV. We think we want all these daily chores to have to log in and do every single day, but really, we don't. And we've seen in MMOs before how that works out. There were a lot of negative feedback on the chores that World of Warcraft had us doing when we played that. And it was chores every day that you had to do to stay relevant. And, some of us come from games like that where we just don't want to do that. We can't do that with our time anymore. We're getting older. We got things to do. And it don't involve a video game. And if you're in Final Fantasy XIV and all your classes are 100, and you've mastered the marketplace, you've mastered all of your crafting, you've mastered everything there is to master, you've cleared everything there is to clear in this game, then congratulations. But it doesn't mean that that's all you can do. You can just simply choose to chill out and have fun. Now, I know this video probably won't be the most popular one, but that's fine. Because as a player of the game, when I come in new to the game, when I was a sprout just a couple of years ago, everybody was just so helpful, and it was just such a great place to be. Fast forward here two years later, and I'm looking up content to go clear, and I look up for a YouTube guide or something like that, and type in Final Fantasy XIV. I may see 10 negative videos before I even find the guide I'm looking for. I mean, it's kind of extreme. The game's not that bad compared to everything else that we've had. And no, I'm not a person that is part of the, "Oh my God, you said something bad about Final Fantasy XIV," because like I said, it's not perfect. But at the same time, hell, I've seen worse. I've played MMOs for over 20 years. This game is exactly what it should be, and it serves its purpose for what it does. It doesn't make you play every day. So another game like Elden Ring pops a DLC, or WoW pops a DLC, or any other game pops any kind of expansion, DLC, anything to it, you're free to go play it, and then you're free to come back, and it doesn't hinder you with your gearing, progression, anything like that, because most of the time you've already finished anyway, and you're looking for something else to do, and that's fine as a game. That is perfectly fine for an MMO. But guys, please, I understand people love the game, and if you didn't love the game, you wouldn't ask for more content for it, and I can appreciate that, and I think everybody else can too. But at the same time, like for the rest of us, as if you will, please chill on the negative shit when we're trying to look up videos for guides and stuff. Your videos are coming up with negative stuff, and it's just not right. Like, I understand you got to make content creators, you guys have to make a living off of it, but I mean, cut us some slack here. The rest of us are just trying to play a game. All right, that's all I got. Till, we see you guys next time, and hopefully I see a few of you in your streams. Until then, y'all have a good night.